Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater. What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, man, look, we were waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I know I didn't always emphasize the T every time I said waiting, but that's that black dialect that we have. Sometimes, we don't always emphasize certain letters when we speak it, like the G, words that end with ing. Even though we spell it like that, sometimes we just don't emphasize it in the way we're talking or talking. You know what I'm saying? It's just the dialect that we have sometimes. You didn't emphasize it. We know that. That's just our dialect, the way we speak, motherfucker. Like motherfucker. We didn't emphasize the T. We said motherfucker. Motherfucker. But anyway, we were waiting for Will Smith to come out and say something. Look, I understand this is his wife or estranged wife or partner or roommate with benefits or roommate. I don't know what the fuck she is anymore, okay? But we were waiting for him to say something. I know it wouldn't be disrespectful towards her, but something to indicate that it could be hurtful for him to hear some of these things. Just something. Just throw us a little fucking crumbs, Will, so we can kind of use these crumbs and mash it together and make at least a bread of defensive justice for you. You know what I'm saying? Like just something we can mash it and make something out of it. A meal piece of defense for you. And he didn't do it. No, he didn't. And he makes the people like me and others who have defended him and have tried to defend him since Slapgate look stupid. So I'll put a link to this article in the pinned comment in the comment section below. Will Smith finally reacts to Jada's revelations and sounds supportive. Jada Pinkett Smith has been spilling her guts about her complicated life to the media, but Will Smith's been absolutely mum during all of it. Until now, that is. I need to charge my damn phone. The actor is quoted in a new New York Times interview, I guess that's what it means, that Jada did Saturday in plugging her new book. And they're the first outlet to actually have an on-record reaction, which is big considering he's been silent over the past several days amid these many revelations. The Times says that they got an email response from Will, who apparently told them her memoir, quote, kinda woke him up. They go on to say, paraphrasing Will, that he's realized she is more resilient, clever, and compassionate than he'd understood. Then a direct quote. Will writes, when you've been with someone for more than half of your life, a sort of emotional blindness sets in, and you can all too easily lose your sensitivity to their hidden nuances and subtle beauties. Well, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean at the end, more or less he's complimenting her, which means that he okays everything that she's been saying. Well, at this point, Will's on his own. He's on his own. He's on his own, man. You know? Look, I still don't apologize for defending his actions because we were reacting to what was being presented at the time, that was his wife. We didn't know that they were just fucking roommates at that point. And to be quite honest, if they were, no longer together in a romantic sense. Even though I still think Chris Rock is a cretin, because I think he's been bullying her because she has declined his advances. You can't be mad, if you will, if you're not together and he shot his shot at her. Especially considering well, it depends if they're friends. Now, look, if Chris Rock and Will Smith were friends and he did that, then that's something else. But I never got the indication that they were friends per se. Although he did appear on back in the day on the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, back in the early days. So I don't know. But I never got the impression they were great friends. But then again, like I said, Will can't really get mad at that if that's what it was all about. Because, I mean, Mark Anthony, August Alsina, a lot of other, I don't want to go too far into this. Some other questionable, young dudes, but whatever, man. I'm not trying to bash my head, bash my brains in trying to figure this shit out. Will enjoys being like this, and the only other thing I can think of is that she has something over him. And I think it has something to do with a lot of the weird, sordid things that we've heard about him. And I think that he's afraid that if he ever goes out too far and says certain things about her that she doesn't approve of, she can ruin him. I mean, we're going to believe her automatically because, first of all, she's a woman. And I say we, I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about society. Because according to society, women never lie, which is a bullshit, and women know that themselves. And secondly, people already heard these rumors about Will, so they want to believe him anyway. They want confirmation on these rumors that he is allegedly a bisexual swinging cuckold. Allegedly. Hope I'll get in trouble for saying that. Allegedly. So, I don't know, man. Like I said, if Jada still says things, I still come at her. But I'm not defending Will no more. I'm not going to sit up here and defend somebody that doesn't think there's anything wrong. So, that's all I got to say about it, man. I'm going to make this no long video. Tell me what you guys think.